As the plants in your landscape grow and mature over time, it's likely that their watering needs are also going to increase. A good example is here with this tree. As you can see, it only has 2 emitters, and they're located right at the base of the tree, likely where they were put whenever the tree was installed years ago. And now that it's grown to a much larger size, we need to make some changes to the system in order to water this tree effectively. Before you get started, there's going to be a few simple things you first need to know. Number one is how wide of an area you're going to need to irrigate. The rule of thumb for most plants and trees is going to be to water at the outer edge of the canopy. That's going to encourage the roots to sprawl out seeking that water and create a broader root structure. Number two is how deep to irrigate. To determine that, you can follow the 1-2-3 rule. That is watering to a depth of 1 foot for your smaller plants and shrubs, watering to a depth of 2 feet for your larger shrubs and your smaller trees, and in the case of this larger tree here, you're going to aim for a depth of 3 feet. This is going to result in a broader, deeper root structure, which in turn creates a more drought-tolerant, disease-tolerant tree and plant, as well as giving this tree a little bit more resistance from blowing over in a heavy windstorm. So now, in order to correct this issue that we have here, we obviously need to extend these existing emitter lines away from the base of the tree, but these two alone aren't going to be enough to do the job. So in order to add some new emitters, we have to dig up the existing poly line, where we'll tap into it with some new 1/4-inch barb connectors, and use some brand new spaghetti tubing to place these emitters on the outer canopy of the tree where we need them. All right, so we've got our new emitters placed where we need them at the edge of the tree's canopy. The only thing left to do now is to manually run the zone for a full cycle and check to see if we're watering to the correct depth using a soil probe. If you're falling short of that mark, you can make adjustments to your irrigation controller's runtime. You can also achieve deeper water penetration, usually by breaking your total runtime into multiple cycles with some soak allowed in between. For more irrigation tips, you can check out our YouTube channel or visit us online at ewingirrigation.com.